Hi everyone, it's Amanda here with your Teen Room Scope. It's actually marked my 3rd anniversary here on YouTube. So I did want to take a moment to thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to videos. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. And I especially want to thank all of you who have gotten a private session with me, a private reading. For those of you who haven't, I do those on Skype. They are $5 for minutes. If you haven't gotten one and you'd like to get one, go ahead and drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U, and we can get you signed up for that. Also wanted to thank those of you who have purchased videos over on Vimeo. The link to my on-demand Vimeo page is also below. Just tap or click the little arrow beneath the video. But over there, for those of you who can't quite afford a private session, I know not everybody's in the same financial boat. I do offer some cheaper general readings over there, but they are more specific. So your love and career rune scopes are over there for all of teen. I also just last month posted your mid-year readings. So those are general readings covered by through. For a small fee, you can view those if you have a Vimeo account, and it's free to sign up. So definitely jump over there. And of course, every month I am doing the spiritual guidance card where I pull, it's kind of part 2 of your free videos here on YouTube. For those of you who want a little extra guidance, and this month I'm going to be pulling one card from the Astrological Oracle cards by Antonella Castelli. It's a beautiful deck, and especially those of you who are interested in astrology, and who, if you watch the astrology videos on YouTube, you can definitely probably find some correspondences to what's going on in your chart for the month of August based on the cards that I will pull. So definitely join me over there for that. For those of you, if you're broke, you don't have any extra money, I totally get that. I totally understand that. But if you like what I'm doing and you would like to support the channel, the easiest way is to just subscribe. Click that little subscribe button here in the video or below the video. And when I first started, there were only like a handful of people doing card readings and oracle readings and that sort of thing. And now it's become very, very saturated. So much so that it's very hard sometimes to kind of find the reader that you like, or there are so many you forget. So definitely, if you want to be able to find me again, just click subscribe. You can also share videos with your friends and family if you think they would benefit. And, or you could click on one of the ads in the videos to support me as well. So I think all of you who have done all of that, and particularly regulars that I talk to every 6 weeks or so, which is the amount of time I recommend between readings. But you know who you are. Thank you so much for giving me the honor of helping you on this path, on this crazy thing we called life. So I do take that responsibility very seriously, and I thank you very much for trusting me to deliver the messages that you need to hear from your spirit guides. Also, I wanted to mention that I will be offering one more online rune class for teen. This one is going to run August 29th through October 10th. So the deadline to sign up is Thursday, 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Last month I misspoke and said the 6th, but it is the 25th is the deadline. It's $1 for the 6-week course. If you would like to sign up for that, or if you would just like some more information, drop me a line at that same email address I mentioned earlier. It's also below the video, and we can get you signed up, or I can send you the info sheet on that. So again, thank you so much for your continued support. But now, without further ado, let's get on to your reading. Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your Teen Rune Scope. Once again, this month, I'm back to using the Golden Tarot by Cat Black in conjunction, of course, with the runes. And one card already jumped out for you when I was shuffling the tarot. But let's see which runes want to talk to Virgo friends about 16. And what you are going to be up to. Okay. Now, as always, Virgo, do be sure to watch the video for your rising sign as well, because that can give you additional information. Regardless, if you would like a reading that is all about you and far more specific to your situation or whatever you be dealing with in this, then you need to schedule a private consultation with me. The details I talk about at the beginning of the video. They're also below the video. In the details section, just tap or click that arrow. Okay. Let's see what we got here. My Virgos. The card that popped out regarding the challenge and or focus of the month of August is the King of Cups. So, King of Cups is normally associated with water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So, this could be someone in your life who is, born of that under a water sign. But the challenge with this person could be that you feel like they're holding back, they're being secretive, mysterious. So maybe this is a Scorpio. The Death card is on the table, which is the Scorpio card. So yeah, you feel like this person is not telling you everything. And it'll be different for all of you who this person is, and it may not be a male. This could just as easily be a female. This is a large audience, general reading. So, but yeah, this is somebody that you feel like is holding back, either not. There's delays around this, and you feel like your patience is being tried in this. Like it's like maybe this is somebody that you have been with for a long time, and you still feel like maybe you've been with them for years, and you still feel like you don't even know them, or you still feel like you only have a little bit of the information about them, a little bit about what drives them, what motivates them, what their dreams are, that sort of thing. Now for some of you, this could be a newer person on the scene that it's just maybe they're very slow to open up, slow to trust. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but you'd be wanting to move into a deeper level of the relationship, and they're holding back. Maybe they're not ready for that. So you need to talk about this. If you can get this person to talk about it, maybe that's why you feel like, oh gosh, I keep trying to have this conversation and he doesn't answer, or he doesn't respond back, and I'm really being head against a brick wall here. The rune of lesson is coming up here. So that means that you and this person are a lesson for each other. Now, how do we learn lessons? Usually it's through difficult circumstances or dealing with someone who is our teacher and they be teaching us a harsh lesson, and vice versa. I mean, the fact that you want to move things ahead more quickly in a relationship, and that this person wants to go slowly, are you going to compromise? And who's going to compromise what? Is one person expected to compromise all the time? So some of you just feel like this is, that you're too different. You want different things. And the Nine of Swords is here in the reverse. So that indicates that your mind is free of worry about this, or that's what you want. And so you're going to take steps to do that. Now, for some of you, it could mean like cutting this guy loose because, you want to not be concerned about this, not be kept up nights about this anymore. Now, for some of you, this could be this could be the person allaying those fears. This doesn't have to be a romantic interest. This could be a friend, or your boss, or a brother, or your father, or someone close to you who, whatever you're worried or concerned about, and Virgo, you're always worried or concerned about something. Your mind's always racing a mile a minute. It's that, that whole Mercury thing. But yeah, you feel like you don't have enough information to make a decision. You'd be delaying making a decision because you feel like something's hidden from you, and this person either has that information and will reveal it to you, or gives you some really good advice about how to move forward with this. This could be about career or money, but because we've got some cups on the table, I'm feeling this is more emotional or about a relationship. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but the help that's going to be available to you, again, Knight of Cups. So these could be two different people, or the same guy, or the same person. Again, they don't have to be male in these general readings. But again, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And so If they're the same person, it's like this person is a help to you. And the Knights can also sometimes bring messages. So this could be like, you don't know where this person wants to go, if they want to, move something ahead as quickly as you do, or, why there have been delays, why you haven't heard from them. And then you get a message that, they're open and honest with you. This could also be a message of love coming from this person, or this could be a totally separate person who, out of nowhere shows up. And this could be a new those of you that are single, this could be a new person coming into your life that you have a very strong physical attraction to. And, you've been delaying dating. You have been feeling like it's been stagnant and like, oh my God, nothing's ever going to work out. And then this person shows up and completely kind of throws things out of whack for you, disrupts your life in a good way. But this person's going to be a help to you. And for this kind of version of the reading, you're going to meet this person in a very unexpected way. And this will be a new person. Someone who totally kind of shakes up your life in a good way. Because again, this person's a help to you. This person, if this guy's holding back, this person wants to speed things along, wants to really kind of get serious pretty fast. Or at least at the same pace that you want to. But I do see news of an emotional nature coming out of nowhere that seems to kind of totally change the game in a positive way. So this could be someone expressing their desire to be with you, their desire for a future with you, their desire for new beginnings with you. And so I think that's going to do a lot to raise your spirits, because now what must be accepted about the month is that there is a situation, again, that is stagnant, that cannot move forward, that has been a disappointment to you, and it seems to involve someone close to you, someone that you care about, a friend, a relative, a boyfriend, girlfriend. This could be a situation where there's a lot of that two cooks in the kitchen kind of energy, where there are a lot of people interfering in stuff that is not their business. Or a lot of people be giving unsolicited advice, or it could be a family situation, or coworkers, because this room could mean both. Whatever, like a close-knit group that spend a lot of time together. And I feel like these are connected for many of you. This situation where you feel like your patience has been tried because you're not getting all the information, or you feel like somebody's holding back. Or not communicating at all, or communication's very stilted or stifled. There's someone new coming in that's going to totally shake up the game, or a message that's going to come in from someone that is very heartfelt and making an offer that is totally out of left field, but very surprising in a good way. So any situations, Virgo, unfortunately, that have been stagnant and disappointing, they still seem to be there, but there's a new development coming in that could totally change the situation. There's someone not being honest, though, with this rune. And because it's the rune of gossip, lies, deceit, someone saying something, making promises that they don't intend to keep. So they're being dishonest with whatever they're saying. And the healing seems to come from this new person on the scene, because the Star card is here. Someone else got the Star card in this position. I forget which sign. Maybe it'll come to me. But the Star card that's the wish fulfillment card in the major arcana. So if someone else wasn't living up to your expectations, it seems like there's someone new coming in, Virgo, or the opportunity for someone new to come in, or for the situation to be renewed in a way that is more fulfilling to you, or, is in a way that you want. If you're in a relationship that's been kind of, dead in the water with this card, like not working, it's been the same, it's been this way for years and years, it's never worked out, it's never gone anywhere but to frustratingville. that will continue, unfortunately. But it seems like there's someone new on the scene that shakes things up in a very good way. Someone who is willing to kind of put their money where their mouth is. You know what I mean? Like what they say, they mean. And they're willing to back it up with action. And they're willing to kind of prove that to you. Something else with the Star card could be that you're rubbing shoulders or coming in contact with someone who's kind of famous or well known. Maybe just in the community, but it does seem that maybe their name or their business or something that they have created is well known and recognized with the Star card. It can sometimes just mean, a star. So yeah, maybe this is somebody who is a musician, or they just own a very reputable local business and they're known around town for being somebody who is who stands behind their products, who, is good people, someone to be trusted. So yeah, Virgo, a lot to do with people. And, what you want is a mind free of worry. You want to stop worrying about how something's going to turn out. What's this person going to do? Why aren't they responding to messages? And, this has been a pattern with this person for ages. And so that they're essentially saying that that's going to stay the same, but there's a new energy moving in the form of someone new. For some of you, this could be a new beginning with this person, but I mean, with this in the what must be accepted position, chances are this person, again, just be making promises that not necessarily he knows he's going to break, but he will break them because he's just not good with the follow through. So I would favor, if you're single, the newer rather than the past lover or someone you've been involved with before. Now, for some of you, the help could be a child or, particularly a water sign child, because the nights normally cap at about 8. So this could be a teenager or, someone that and they could just be the one that, like something they say or something they do is very disruptive, but again, in a good way. So they say something unexpected, or they make a decision about their life, and it really kind of awakens you to your own situation in a way. So yeah, that's another way this can work with this Knight of Cups. So, but I mean, the star says that healing is available if you go after what you want, but don't stay stuck in the same. We talk about this every time, Virgo. I feel like I say this in every reading for Virgo. Healing and wish fulfillment. Good things are available if you just break out of the rut. Leave the worry behind. Whoever's causing you sleepless nights or mental anxiety, the only person who can cut that burden is you. So, because this is saying, at least for the month of August, and I've been saying it for months, this situation, this person who's a disappointment is never going to change. This is who they are. They're a disappointment. They will always let you down. So it's time to look for new energy, new vistas. Someone who stands behind what they say and who fulfills promises. Stop putting off the healing. Rip off the Band-Aid so you can start healing from it. Because, whatever you want, you have to go after. And if someone has proven that they can't give you that, the longer you keep trying to turn them into what you want them to be rather than who they are, it's like that whole trying to put what do they call it, square peg in a round hole. It's never going to work. So, Virgo, be open to the new energies coming in. Be open to the help available to you that will come in a very surprising way, but very swift and quick, and it leads to healing and wish fulfillment and a mind free of anxiety and worry and, misrepresentation and lies. So, join me over on Vimeo. I know we really need to pull a card from the astrological oracle deck here. I'm going to shuffle these and pull your spiritual guidance card for the month of August. And that will be available to you over on Vimeo. I'll see you over there, and then I'll see you back here next month for reading. Thanks for watching, Virgo.